Skylar Woodward, and I'm 2018 Moscone Cup MVP, and you're watching Railbirds TV.
Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, we have our final match of the evening. Our continuing coverage of the Derby City Classic 9-ball event. Chris Melling versus Demetrius Jelatis. This match brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, BilliardShoppingNetwork.com. By the way, you can go there and you can get some Railbirds shirts there. And us, Railbirds Productions. Thank you guys for watching. I'm your host, Kevin Ross, the said Railbird. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified when we go live or when we upload new videos. And be sure to share. Sharing is caring. I'll go over the rules real quick. We are playing Derby City Rules 9-ball. The break is the winner's option. It is rack your own. The AccuRack template rack is mandatory. The 9-ball must be racked on the spot. We are breaking from the break box. Jump cues not allowed. If you want to jump, you must use your full playing cue. And one more rule that's not on that graphic. We are playing with the 3-point break rule. What that means is on the break, you must drive a minimum of 3 balls, either into the pockets or past the head string. Failure to do so is an illegal break. You lose your turn at the table. Even if you pocketed 2 balls on the break, if that third one doesn't go past the head string, illegal break. Lose your turn at the table. Incoming player has the option to accept the table as is or pass it back. And if they pass it back, you will not have the option to push out. And if you make the 9 on the break and fail to meet the requirements for the 3-point break rule, that 9 on the break will not win you the game. The 9 will spot, you lose your turn at the table, etc. All right, here we go. Match underway. And this match, this was one of the 2 tables that only had a single camera on it. So sorry that this is the only camera angle we have for this match. The pseudo overhead view. It's not quite the true overhead. It's about as overhead as I can get it without the light getting in the way. All right, Chris Melling at the table now. I think Chris probably has the longest stroke in pool that I've ever seen. It's a pretty cool thing to see. Uh-oh. Is he going to get a safe? Nope, no safe. All right, going to bring Demetrius to the table. Now, I don't know Demetrius. The information I have on him says he's from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. 738 Fargo rate, so that says he's a pretty solid player. Well, it says the information I have on Demetrius says in 2017 he finished in 9th place in the U.S. Bar Table Championships for both 8-ball and 9-ball. So that's a respectable finish. And in that same year, finished in the 10-ball, finished 33rd. And in the U.S. Open 9-ball, finished 49th. So he's been out there playing some pro tournaments. Out there playing in pro tournaments and cashing. So, solid player. No one to be trifled with. All right, so we have Chris at the table. Can't quite pull the trigger on firing this 5 into the side and coming 2 rails around. Yeah, it's not an easy shot. So easy to bobble that ball out of the pocket. Because you got to hit this with some force. Nice shot, Chris. That is Chris at the table, right? Hard to tell with this camera angle. Oh, no, that is not Chris. That is Demetrius. My bad. Nice shot there, Demetrius. He's ended up on the rail, but fortunately he does have a little bit of angle. He can follow 2 rails. He's not dead straight. So at least he has that working for him. Oh no. All right, it's going to bring Chris to the table. Thin back cut to the side. Could try to go to the corner, but I think I prefer going to the side here. Oh, how many rail positions is this going to be? Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rail position? Was that just a 7 rail position shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a 7 rail position shot. Why not? Nice shot there, Chris. Yeah, 10 rail, 10 rail, 7 rail position. Doesn't come up too often, but when it does, it sure is fun to hit those, isn't it? Wow. Oh, don't try to justify your 7 rail position shot there. You know you did it just because you wanted to. There's that 2-ball going. 2-ball is in, and he has a shot at this one. All right, cut the one in into the side, a little bit of left spin. Come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rails to come back around for the 3. Actually, he's looking at banking it. More rails. All right, just missed the bank. All right, gonna bring Demetrius to the table. I can't tell. I think the 1 goes by the 4. If you roll forward to avoid the side pocket, there's that big 7-ball out there. No, he's just playing safe. All right, good safe, I think. Or did that 1-ball come out enough where you can see it? Yeah, I like watching Chris play because he always shows you what he's thinking. He very clearly plots out what he's thinking. He shows his work. Probably had teachers in school that used to always get on him. Make sure you have to show your work. So, okay, he's showing his work. Oh, that was a really nice effort there. Oh, froze right up on that 3, didn't he? Hey, we got Vietnam in the house. Hey, welcome. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share. Oh, just missed it. All right, ball in hand for Chris. Chris is normally a pretty fast player. He doesn't normally take a lot of time to think about things. Except when he's kicking. When he's kicking at balls, he'll take his time and line things up. But if he's not kicking, if he's just running out, he takes very little time usually. And that's perfect. Come 1 rail across, 5 in the same pocket as the 4. Chris is one of those people, he keeps the chalk in his pocket. I could never do that. I tried that one time, made such a big mess in my pocket and got chalk all over my hands every time I was reaching in and out of my pocket. It's like, I have no idea how people can do that. This makes way too big a mess for my liking. Look at that long, huge stroke of his. Love it. All right, Chris Melling, 2-0 in this race to 9. All right, Chris with the break. That looks like a dry break. As Darren Walding likes to say, break is drier than a West Texas town. Drier than some Alabama counties on Sunday. Chris Melling has a Cadillac stroke. Very extravagant but smooth. All right, one up the corner. If he can just nudge that 2-ball, that would be nice. That helps hold up the cue ball. But no, he was not able to nudge the 2. Nudging the 2 would have been nice. Would have made position on the 2 easier. But he's got a shot on the 2. It's not easy. It's a thin cut to the corner, back and forth. Got to avoid the 5. Now 4-ball is no picnic. Getting from the 3 to the 4, 6 to the 7, and it's all ugly. Oh, that's not going. Well, he's pretty straight on this 3. I guess he's going to have to just draw back a little and bank the 4 cross side. And that's what he's lining up right now, where he wants to be for the bank. Oh, it decided he didn't like the bank. Wanted to, wow. Wow, what a shot. Well, if you can do that, then yeah, just do that. Put that huge stroke of his to work. Huge stroke plus Revo shaft equals equals lots of cue ball action. All right, get past that 8. All right, no problem. All right. Whoa, cue ball, where are you going? That's a nice shot there. Man, just love that stroke. All right, 3-0 in this race to 9. Yeah, seem to be having some internet issues here. Live stream keeps going down, but it's okay. The recording is still working. So people that are watching the recording after the fact, no worries. All right, Chris with the break. He's made a ball, and here comes the 1, and he's straight in on the 1. All right, I think our live stream, I think we're back on the air now. Sorry for that momentarily off the air. Our internet service provider here is jankyinternet.com, and it's the jankiest. But no worries, all the recording is still going, so you'll get to see it after the fact. All right, so while I was worried about our internet difficulties here, Chris is making another nice run out here. Man, look at that stroke. All right, break and run by Chris, nicely done. 4-0 in this race to 9. All right, so we're back online again. Hopefully it'll take this time. Nope, and there it goes. Offline again. Well, I might just have to just watch this all by myself here. Demetrius at the table. Ooh, put some of that fancy spin on it, trying to some reverse, straighten it up off the end rail. Didn't quite work out. Oh, is it in? No. Yeah, we're back for now. Back online now, like I was saying earlier, which you guys probably didn't hear. Yeah, our internet service provider, jankyinternet.com. That's who we use. All right, so Chris, a little bit of straighten them up English. Ooh, cue ball got away a little bit. That was they said, yeah, they heard me say the janky internet. That was all they heard. They heard me say that, and then I was gone. Oh, nice shot there, and so smooth. Nice little window there to see the 5. If Demetrius is trying to lull Chris into a false sense of security, I think it's working. Chris is starting to feel pretty secure. So got him right where you want him, Demetrius. Whoa, where you going, cue ball? Oof. All right, playing safe. All right, that's a pretty good one. Let's let him see the 8, but can't do a whole lot with it. All right, 8 ball, other end of the table. Speed was a little off. Left a shot for Chris. Not an easy shot, but a shot. All right, doesn't like shooting out, just playing safe. And he was playing safe. He wasn't going for that shot. That was room noise a little bit loud there. All right, Demetrius having a shot at this 8. Nice shot. Give him a shot at the 9. Give him a shot. He's got a shot. So there were a few of you in the live stream that decided to stick it out. Thank you guys for sticking around. All right, Demetrius on the scoreboard. 4-1, race to 9. So the couple dozen of you that decided to stick around, thanks for sticking around. The rest, they'll be back eventually, right around the time we get to the last game. Well, our internet has been holding up pretty well most of the day. It's of course it waits. At least this is the last match of the day. If we can make it through this match, then we'll be all right. All right, he's made the one, and he's got a nice look at this too to start with. 3 balls right there. That 4 ball could be a little problematical, getting to that 4 from the 3. So that's going to be key this rag, is 3 to the 4. That's the key issue here. All right, how are we getting to this 4? Leave the cue ball kind of in the middle of the table. Try to swing around for the 4 in the side. Got to avoid some traffic for sure. Unless he wants to try to set up with his 4-9 combination. But if he wants to try to shoot like bottom left, come 2 rails around, try to get in position for the side pocket, he's got some traffic to avoid for sure. Looks like he's just going to go 1 rail straight up, trying to get down below this 4. And if that keeps going, it's a pretty good shot. And yeah, came up a little short. Unless he was playing for the 4-9 combination, in which case he went too far. All right, he's lining up the bank. Oh, riding the 9 and cutting the 4 at the side. A little 2-way shot, and unfortunately, none of it panned out, and he's left a makeable shot for Chris. The distance makes this difficult, and it's kind of a thin cut on the 4. There is a possibility that Chris might get hooked behind the 7. That possibility is definitely there. Or behind the 8. I didn't even think about getting behind the 8. Holy cow. All right, he's not hooked, but man, he's still got some work to do. Oh, look at that. How pure and clean did he hit that? Wow. That is a pretty nice shot there, Chris. Yeah, Chris is like, yeah, tell me something I don't know. All right, Chris Melling, 5-1 in this race to 9. Just hits them so smooth. Alrighty, Chris with the break. Chris is actually one of the only players I've seen actually bridging from the rail and not with their hand out on the table. Uh-oh, Kojak in the subway. Wide open rack here for Demetrius. Three to the four could be a little tricky, but probably not. 3 to the 4 shouldn't be a problem. 6 to the 7 could be, depending on how you get on this 6, because you're probably going to be playing position for the 6 in the side, and you guys already know what I think about playing position for balls on the side. So easy to get out of line. You can just 1 inch over too far to the left or to the right, and it changes everything. So we'll see how he gets there. All right, nice shot. 3 ball cleanly deposited. Underground cue ball torture chamber. Virgo in the underground instead of Kojak in the subway. All right, position on the 6 is key. And this looks pretty good. Looks like he can shoot this with a high ball, follow to the rail, and come right around the 9. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Demetrius sitting good to close up this gap in the score. Desperately needed. Just roll it in, nice and easy. Center of the pocket. Nice shot. Yeah, I've never seen Demetrius play before now, but he definitely seems pretty solid to me. And of course, 738 Fargo rate backs that up. All right, Demetrius with the break.
Table 17, Carlo Beato and Nathan Bass. Beato and Bass, table 17.
He's made the one in the side. That 2 ball going to hang up right in front of the pocket for him. It is. 3 balls right there. All right, 3 to the 4 to the 5. That's going to be key. 3 to the 4 isn't that bad, depending on what angle you leave yourself on the 3. But if you leave yourself a little angle on the 3 where you can follow to the side rail, come around the 5, that might be a little too much angle. Looks to me now, if he shoots this with a high ball, looks like he's going to be going into the 5. Looks like he's going to have to. Oh, he was able to just miss that 5 and just miss that 6. Wow. Really threaded the needle there. What a shot. Nice shot there, Demetrius. All right, just draw back, a foot or 2, well, probably about 2 feet. Draw back about 2 feet should be just about right. All right, good shot. That was about all you could do there. Just draw it back and take the harder shot on the 5. That's about all you could do. In this, you don't have to try to draw it back, trying to get back for the 6. You can just roll this in, take the longer shot on the 6. That's fine. But no, he's not content to just roll it in and take the longer shot. He actually did draw it back some, so he's perfectly in line on the 6. 6 to the 7, no problem. Stop right there for the 8, and Bob's your uncle. All right, looking good. I am a little surprised he chose to go forward with the cue ball instead of just popping straight out. I would have thought he would have wanted to leave himself angle on the 8. But handles it just fine. All right, Demetrius, not one to be intimidated by Chris Melling. Nice break and run there. He won the previous game and then followed that up with a break and run. All right, keep it going. Let's keep it going, Demetrius. You're representing all of the U.S. here against England. All right, 1 ball straight in the side. Is he going to have a shot on this 2 ball? Well, he can see the 2. All right, apparently that was an illegal break. I thought I thought maybe something like the 6 ball went into the kitchen and back out, but no. But Chris immediately jumped up, so he's going to probably just play safe on this 2. Well, that's a pretty fancy way to play safe.
Marco Suter to table number 16. You're on the clock, Marco.
Oh, I thought he could see the edge of that too. Guess not.
16.
All right, where's this going to end up? Where she stops? Nobody knows. All right, that's left a pretty nice shot for Chris. You think Chris will just roll this 2 in, or do you think he's going to try to come all the way around all these balls to get back to the 3? Nah, just roll the 2 in. Don't go crazy. He's going crazy. All right, it's got a nice angle to come right between that 5-6, right at the 4. That's perfect. All right, well, I would say that the problems of this rack have been solved. Now it's just a matter of don't do anything silly. Man, such a long backstroke. Sorry I keep saying that, but it just every time I see it, behave yourself, Snooker. And welcome, Snooker. All right, Chris, with that, made a nice out there, 6-3 in this race to 9, making it look easy like he likes to do. All right, Chris Melling with the break. All right, dry break, and brings Demetrius to the table, looking at either playing safe or trying to play some type of weird combination, back cut combination. Nah, just play safe. was trying to get fancy. He was trying to draw the cue ball under the 4, trying to get fancy instead of just trying to hide him with the 8. And that's going to cost him. Ooh. I don't know if the table rolled off or what, but man, that barely touched the 1. All right, good speed. Actually, that's perfect speed, actually. Bottom right, come right back to where he's standing now. Like so, nicely done. Do you think Chris will try to move that 7, or do you think he's happy with it right where it is? Well, there's your answer. Wow, an uncharacteristic miss by Chris. Brings Demetrius to the table. The nice looking layout here. Ooh, little straight on that 7. All right, short side on the 8. Ooh, man, not out of the woods yet. This shot is one of those shots that definitely looks easier on camera than it does in person. This shot is very missable. Oh, center of the pocket though, handled it like a champ. All right, good out Demetrius. 6-4, race to 9. Yeah, it doesn't look easy on camera either, but yeah, it looks easier on camera than it does in person. All righty, Demetrius with the break. This chap's got bottle. I have no idea what that means, but sounds good. Yeah, it's a snooker term for perseverance and courage rolled together. Fortitude. Okay. Bottle. Need to bottle that bottle. All right. Unsuccessful safety attempt. Looks like Chris is trying to put that cue ball all the way up table behind like that 5-8 or something. Yep, that's where he's going. He didn't get him with the 5 or the 8, but he's got him with what looks like the 9 ball. I'd buy a 6-pack of it. Oh, no hit. Look, that 6 ball's in exactly the same spot that 7 was last rack. All right. Looks like he's planning on moving this 6 ball. Nicely done. Yeah, and there's no reason to fire that ball off the 6. You don't have to send that 6 flying around the table 4 rails. All you gotta do is just nudge it a little. That's all you gotta do. Oh, he's come up a little short. Ruh-roh. He's wasting no time, just gonna slice it right in. Barely even touched the rail on the way in. Nice shot, Chris. All right, Chris Melling, 7-4 in this race to 9. Efren would have taken forever to think about all those shots. Yeah, maybe, but he still would have got there though. All right, Chris with the break. All right, cut break, 1 on the side, 9 on the side. All right, that's a winner. That counts. That was a legal break. Chris on the hill, 8-4, race to 9. All right, Demetrius, if you were waiting to turn it on, it's go time. Did not snooker. All right, Chris with the break. One ball straight in, cue ball straight in. All right, Demetrius. All you gotta do is just run 5 racks from here. You can do it. Yeah, 5 to the 6. Could be a little tricky. Got traffic to avoid coming around. Right, well, he's got perfect angle. Actually, from this angle, he could just go. You can go 1 rail straight down, stay on this side of the table. That way, you take no chance whatsoever of hooking yourself behind all those balls. Yeah, if you come bottom left, you know, if you accidentally come a little too short, a little sharp out of that corner, you can hook yourself behind the 8 or the 7. 1 rail straight down, you don't have to worry about that. Or just play safe on the 5. That's all you got. Well, there is a window. Not enough to cut it in. You can only see part of the 5. He's planning. I like how he shows you what he's thinking. So right now he's looking at like 3 railing the 5 back down table. Oh, he's kicking. I thought he could see the 5. He's kicking at it. Okay. Oh, that's a nice hit. Good result. I swore he could see it. But camera angle's very deceiving. All right, nice little safety. Good speed. And unfortunately, it's a pretty easy hit. Chris might even make this ball, and if he doesn't make it, there's also a good chance he'll leave you hooked. So you're just kind of biding time here, but there's no guarantee you will get back to the table, and if you do, that no guarantee that you'll like it. Yeah, he could kick this into that corner. He could kick it and leave you safe. He's going to make a good hit. I mean, he would have to, I don't know, something would have to go really wrong for him not to make a hit. A lot of good things can happen for Chris here. All right, he didn't make it. Is he going to leave it safe? And he's left it. Well, he might be able to see the edge of this. Gesundheit. All right, nice hit and stick. Unfortunately, just a little too hard. Almost had him hooked. Is that going to work out for Chris? I sense another hit and stick coming. Another hit and stick. Got a lot of balls you can hide behind here. All right, nicely done, and he's got him hooked this time. Chris tapping the table, showing his appreciation for a nice shot. All right, now here, do you try to like go straight at the 5 with your kick shot, or do you try to like kick behind it, like go to the end rail, trying to kick behind the 5, like kicking the 5 back towards these other balls? I think I like trying to go to the end rail and kicking behind the 5. And that's what Chris is doing. Seems like you have a better chance of getting safe. All right, safety again. Come off the edge of the 5, try to get the cue ball behind those balls. 5 ball to the end rail. Oh, he was just going for it. Well, you can go for it if you know you're going to get your cue ball over there safe, so that's a nice shot. Nice two-way. Good thinking there, Demetrius. Is Chris looking at jumping this with a full cue? Or is he looking at Massane? I mean, you could go, there's a few different ways you could go to hit this ball. I mean, you could go right between the 8-9, trying to go 2 rails at the 5, between the 8-9, 2 rails out of that bottom left corner. I like that way because, you have a good chance of, if you make a good hit on the 5, you have a good chance of leaving your opponent safe. Because you're going to be kicking the 5 towards all the balls. So good chance of leaving them safe if you kick 2 rails behind it. But looks like Chris has something else in mind. Going 3 rails behind it. All right. So similar concept. Going to try to kick this 5 towards these other balls, try to get safe behind them. It was a good effort. Unfortunately, no rail. Ball in hand for Demetrius. Rockets that ball in. All right, 8-5. And it was such a nice hit that Chris made, coming to 3 rails behind it, sending the 5 into traffic to try to get safe. Everything was going, everything was going right. Just made a great hit. 5 ball was going in the right direction. Just didn't hit it hard enough to get a rail. All right. Yep. 1 game down. 4 to go.
Round 6, 9-ball match on table 8.
5 in the side and no shot at the 1.
Table 8, Christina Jelatis, Muhammad Ali, table 8.
All right. Push out. That looks like it's going to be a pretty easy safety for Chris. Looks like he can cross the 1, cue ball to the bottom rail, and then back up behind all these balls. But let's see. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And he's got him hooked. Yeah, that seemed like too easy of a safety to push out to there. All right, Demetrius. not looking at any type of kick safe or anything like that. He's just looking at going all out, trying to make this one in the corner. Oh no, no hit. Ball in hand for Chris. All right, these are pretty wide open. Not liking Demetrius's chances from here. Right here is the best Demetrius could hope for, that Chris is shooting a long shot on this three and he has to hope he misses. And nope, from here, these are all going to be pretty routine shots from here. Oh my goodness, you're welcome, Demetrius. I put the commentator's jinx on him just for you. You're welcome. Yeah, I can't believe what I just saw there. I think Demetrius is still trying to recover. You can't believe what he just saw. Demetrius making quick work of this gift by Chris. Demetrius does not want to be rude and decline the gift, because that would be rude. He offered you this gift. It's only polite to accept, which Demetrius does and says, "Thank you very much. May I have another?" People want to know, where is Demetrius from? The information I have says he's from Minnesota. That's the info I have. All right, Demetrius. 2 down, 3 to go. All right, cut break. Oh no. All right, no. Well, not much of a shot on the one. He shoots the one in the side, roll forward for the 2. He can also play safe here, go for a 3 foul. Bank the one into all of that cluster of balls. But nah, just go for the run out here. Shoot the one on the side. I can't tell if he's shooting the one on the side or if he's going for the safety. Because you'd set it up pretty similar either way. The only tell is does he hit high or low, and does he aim a high or low on the cue ball? And it looks like he's going for the run out. Looks like he's going to shoot the one on the side, try to roll forward for the 2. Wow, I am shocked that he came over there for the 2 ball. Wow, I thought he would just roll up and leave the cue ball near that side pocket where he shot the 1 and just cut the 2 in from over there. Wow. That was very adventurous and nice break out there. Yeah, that was brazen. I'll use that word. We'll say it was brazen. And now these are wide open, and I can't imagine Chris missing another easy shot again. I think he's learned his lesson. Although he's got a little funny on this 6. I'm sure he'll handle it. All right, that's 2 you owe me, Demetrius. I tell you guys, that commentator's jinx, that is some really powerful juju. It's real. I don't care what anyone says. It's so powerful that it goes back in time. People in the chat room are begging me to give Chris a chance. Stop jinxing him. No, we want this to go to Hill, right? A real Hill, not like that last pseudo Hill. Ooh, going rail first, going through traffic there. That was risky, but it worked out. Nice shot there, Demetrius. Way to navigate through there. Way to navigate through hostile territory. Except he's ended up dead straight in on the 7. So he's just going to have to shoot a stop shot or maybe even draw back a little, cut the 8 in, come round table for the 9. All right. Certainly Chris can handle these 2, right? Yeah, this is a pretty thin cut on the 8. Kind of go back and forth a couple times to get on the 9, I think. No, he's going to go nice and slow. All right. Yeah, there's no way Chris is missing this one. But he's going to make him shoot it just in case. All right. Chris Melling defeating Demetrius Jelatis 9-6. And let me see, that was Demetrius's second loss. That does eliminate him from the tournament. Good shooting there. I'd like to give a shout out to our patrons at patreon.com. Connor Gibson, Larry Cox, Russ Zorn, Sean Stewart, Wambra. Thank you guys for your support. It is appreciated. That concludes our coverage for the night. We'll be back next Friday with more one pocket and then Saturday with more 9-ball. Kevin Ross with Railbirds. Signing out. That's a wrap.